So chances are you clicked on this video because you want to know why you should move to Michigan. So we're going to tell you the reasons why you need to move to Michigan, and it's coming up right now. For things to do and sights to see, you are now watching Live Great TV, and I'm your official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse.
And I'm Adam Berksma.
And hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area, what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, go ahead and tap that notification bell, or at least hit the like button so you won't miss out on all the brand new videos that we put out each and every week, because we love doing these videos for you. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan, as a licensed mortgage broker, we want to help you make that transition over to the West Michigan area nice and smooth. So our information is going to be right on the screen or right below. We want to get into the reasons why we love Michigan and why you will too. So reason number one, and these are in no particular order, but reason number one is going to be Michigan is naturally beautiful. Now, right now we're at the Holland State Park, which is on West Michigan, right on the lake shore, right off of Lake Michigan. We got Big Red right behind us, which is an iconic place in Holland, Michigan. And
little lighthouse.
It's a little lighthouse, kind of cool. Which is one of the highlights of people who come to Michigan. Tulip time is like a big deal in Holland, so people come out here and enjoy it. It's it's a huge parade. They have all sorts of festivals, elephant ears and things like that to do. So it's a huge highlight. But with it being naturally beautiful, the trees, it's just very green here. And since we're so close to Lake Michigan, everything is pretty much green the majority of the year, I would say.
Yeah, so the scenery here is obviously amazing. And we get to see all 4 seasons of it too, which is the other cool part about Michigan. That's another cool note is we see, snowy white winters, we see colorful falls, we see colorful springs, right? We see green summers. So it's really, really cool. And we have it from the lakes, we have the forests, we have coastlines, we have the Upper Peninsula, which has cliffs and caves, and there's a lot of sights to see. One
of my favorite things about Michigan is going up north. Like there's a place called Torch Lake, which is not too far from Traverse City, and the waters there, literally, I feel like I'm in the tropics because I can see my feet through the water, and I'm like up to my knees or above my knees, and I'm like, this is wild to know that Michigan has that natural beauty and a lot to offer. Like people go to Pictured Rocks or go to Mackinac Bridge. It is just everywhere you go in Michigan, pretty much year round, there's something beautiful to see. And that is number one to why you should probably move to Michigan.
So the next really cool reason to move to Michigan is because we have a lot of different cities. So you have a lot of places to go. If you don't like Grand Rapids, go to Detroit. If you don't like Detroit, go to Ann Arbor. But there are a lot of cool cities in Grand Rapids and large cities, and they all have their own little culture, their own little feel, right? And the best part about it is that they're less than 2 hours away from each other, right? So you can travel, if you live in Grand Rapids, but you want to go to the east side of the state and see Detroit for a day, you can go to a Lions game and go down Detroit downtown and then come back all in a day, and it's an easy commute. Yeah,
that's the one thing I like a lot. Those different cities, Grand Rapids, Ann Arbor, Detroit area, and then Traverse City are all some of the most popular cities in Michigan in general, and they all, like you said, they all have their own character or style. The housing that's out here is just very beautiful, and as you have these different cities, they have different things to do, different cultures. As far as what people do, I would say a lot more diversity is going to be in the Detroit area because it's a bigger city. You have more people, more opportunities. Whereas on the west side, I think you have the perfect contrast of city and country. So if you want that city country, small, quaint type of feel, or if you want big city, you're going up to the Detroit area, or if you go to Traverse City, then you're living like that straight up country living or natural beauty or things like that.
It's gorgeous up there though. And that rolls into affordability too though, because all those cities, pretty much anywhere in Michigan as a state as a whole has very affordable living expenses. So housing is very affordable here. for your bang for your buck. Utilities, you know, dinners, food, all your basic utilities. It offers a very affordable, steady living, so you can still have the lifestyle you want and be able to not break the bank.
Yeah,
right.
That's a good thing. And when people who are coming, you know, to contact us from the channel, that's one of the main concerns is, how am I going to be house broke? Am I going to be able to just get a house, or like how is everything here? And so as they move into the area, they say, you know what, this is a lot easier living than I would have thought by just not knowing about Michigan. And some people who don't know about Michigan, they just think, well, it's just way over there and it doesn't get talked about a lot. But now that Grand Rapids, I feel, is on the rise, I feel like Grand Rapids is the new of what Detroit is. It's beer city, furniture city, affordable living, great lifestyle. People who move here don't like to move away generally. I know I don't.
Especially because it's growing so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get into a place like this and everything starts to build up and get bigger, I mean, that's only a benefit for you that's already been here, you know? So it's an awesome little area. That's why we get a lot of people from out of state that move here. It's because it's more affordable than, you know, the state in Florida or California or Texas.
Yeah, and if you ever need any sort of like budget, or you want to compare and contrast, get a hold of Adam, because he helps people break down the numbers to find out if it's really a good move for them. Because Michigan's on the rise. We're surrounded by the lakes. We got a lot of things that are going on here. So we want to give that to you so you know exactly what the affordability is like.
That was number 2.
All right, so another reason why people want to move to Michigan is because we have a great education system. We have a lot of great education systems throughout the state. If people are looking into universities, people are looking into private schools, people are looking into public schools, a lot of great opportunities, a lot of great schools out here. We'll put a link below so you can see the top rated schools that are out here as far as education. But in regards to universities and colleges, we have what? Western University,
University of Michigan,
Michigan State, right?
Yeah.
Davenport, we have Grand Valley State University, we have Central Michigan, we have Northwood. We have so many great schools that are here that a lot of people from out of state come to move here, and they don't want to leave. After they get here, they're like, you know what, I never thought Michigan would actually be somewhere after college or after my education that I would want to stay. See?
And a lot of people, and if you're looking for a private school, there are tons of private universities in the area, and that's where I went too. But after I graduated, I love the area. I was like, I'm not going back. I'm living in West Michigan.
So it's a great thing for people who are looking to get good education out here. Another thing is going to be the career opportunities out here. So in Michigan, they're known for automotive. Like, that's just first and foremost, because the car was invented in this state. So Detroit gets a lot of that. GM's out there, Chrysler's out there, Ford's out there. So if you're looking for career opportunities, automotive is going to be number one, and a lot of the companies around the state are really surrounded around the automotive industry. You have different factories such as Gentex, which is a huge employer out here in West Michigan. You have the furniture industry, which this is also Furniture City in Grand Rapids, Holland, West Michigan area.
Art Van, Hayworth, all those big companies.
Steelcase. Big companies out here as far as career opportunities. So getting a job out here is not very difficult. And not to forget to mention that the art industry and the medical industry are also really big.
Industry is huge here. So if you're into nursing or doctor or PA or anything like that, there are so many opportunities here. Right downtown Grand Rapids.
Right downtown.
I mean, there's more in Detroit and Ann Arbor and stuff too, but Grand Rapids is a huge medical city. We even have one of our roads we call the Medical Mile because there's so many hospitals and emergency rooms and everything on that road. I mean, that's where everybody works in the nursing industry.
And healthcare is a huge plus for people to come here too, because you get a lot of benefits with healthcare, and people just love it for, you know, just staying healthy. And then the graphic and then the design space is also a huge space. I don't know a ton about it, but from people who I know, clients that I've worked with, they said it's just booming with people who are into the arts, people who are into graphics, people who are doing design. These are really great things as people are coming into the area. If you want to switch careers, this is also a great place to do so. And that's just pretty much a lot of the career opportunities that are available for you if you decide to move out to Michigan.
Number 7.
Yes, 7.
Is outdoor recreation. So this goes back to the 4 seasons and everything like that that we talked about, and the beauty here. But there's so much to do outside.
Outside.
You're always outside.
You're outside
here.
right now?
You know what I mean? Like, there's boating, right? Which is the boat's going past right now. Hiking, fishing, biking,
Golfing.
golfing. All I do is golf. Snowboarding in the winter, skiing, cross country cross country hiking.
You can go apple
snowshoeing,
picking.
Apple picking.
Yeah.
Blueberry picking.
Pumpkin patch picking.
I mean, the list is endless. Hunting's huge.
Yeah, hunting's really fishing. Yeah,
fishing.
A lot to do. Kayaking, people going canoeing, different rivers around here. So,
and there's a bunch of inland lakes too. It's not
Yeah.
just Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is the big lake, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna go to the big lake," but there are a ton of inland lakes too that you can go to and that you can boat on.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't have to travel all the way west.
Yeah, and it's a great thing because people who, you know, are in different cities or different states even, they come to Michigan and they're like, I didn't realize how much water is around here, how many cool things to do, different flea markets and farmers markets and different boutique shops, people having garage sales everywhere, friendly people, which takes me to number 8, which is going to be the tight-knit community that are out here. Tight-knit communities, super supportive. One thing I love about the Grand Rapids area in particular is that if you have a new business or you have a new idea, that a lot of people are very supportive. We have a thing called Start Gardening out here that the DeVosses put together to help new entrepreneurs or help new business people who are doing a new venture to help them get themselves off the ground. Support the local
business. Yeah.
So supporting local is a huge thing here. People who are just super friendly, whether you're riding a bike or you have next door neighbors, they want to know more about you. Making friends here is super easy.
My wife is from California, and it's funny because she said it 1,000 times. She's like, when she first moved here, when she first visited before moving, she was like, everyone in Michigan is so nice. She's like, and not to say that people in California are nice, but she's like, compared to where she's from, she's like, everyone in Michigan is amazing.
Yeah.
They're like, everyone's friendly. You walk past them on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
She's like, it's like a different world.
Different feel.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and it's either they have, you know, because you have bigger cities where it's faster paced, it's hustle and bustle. Most people here are like, they're going camping or they're, you know, waving at, see people waving now. They're either camping or they're boating or just a little more laid back lifestyle where you don't feel like everything is rushing past you. I know a lot of parents I talk to, they reach out from the channel and say, you know, my kids are growing so fast. I wish we did more things. I feel like I'm working all the time. But when you come out here, it's like you can actually breathe and enjoy the day. A lot of people
slows down life.
Slows down life. It's not like down south slow, but it's not like, you know what I mean? But people have things to do, but it's just like a different.
It's still a city, but it's not like a crazy hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
You know, like you have just the relaxation of life feels different, and I feel like that partly comes with the affordability of it too.
Yeah.
Is you get to enjoy life.
You
more.
get to, yeah, that's cool. So, tight knit communities, and that is number
7 and 8.
Number 7 and 8.
And number 9 was sports.
Sports.
We're still recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
Cool. For all the
sports enthusiasts,
sports
fans,
football, we have the Lions.
Have the Lions.
Right, so that's an easy game to go to.
Tigers.
Anywhere in Michigan, you can get to a Lions game probably in a couple hours.
Yep.
We got the Tigers.
Tigers.
If you like baseball. What else we got?
Those tickets aren't even that expensive either.
No, they're not.
You just go there, get a whole. You probably spend more on food than
it's
the
a fun
tickets.
day trip too.
Yeah, it is.
You go out in the morning, spend the whole day there, and come back at night.
Yep. We have the Red Wings.
Yes.
Red Wings. So if you like hockey, you love hockey, you're gonna have a good time out here watching the Red Wings. The Griffins are out here.
The Griffins in Grand Rapids, which is really fun. You go to the Van Andel Arena downtown and watch a Griffins game. They have $2 beers, $2 dogs.
Yep.
That doesn't tell you how cheap we are. Then there you go.
Not breaking the bank at all.
We got the Whitecaps.
Whitecaps.
Baseball team in Grand Rapids. Same thing. Super cheap. Go there. Baseball stadium. Really fun afternoon.
Yeah.
Inexpensive.
Yeah, and that's another great thing about it is like, even if you're not a sports fan, it gives you another thing to do. It gives you some diversity as far as living in this area.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are sports fans, they come out, they're there every week, religious, season tickets, U of M. You get to go
Yeah.
to the football games, the state football games. We got 2 of the Big Ten, or is it? It's 2 out of the Big Ten that are
so,
in
yeah.
Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, U of M and Michigan State.
Michigan State. So yeah, there's literally, if you're a sports enthusiast, year round, you're gonna have a good time here, and you're always gonna have stuff to do. So
Yeah.
that is another highlight to living in Michigan that you might not even have thought about.
No, we don't have a number 10.
We're gonna make it up right now. Number 10 reason to move to Michigan is you get to work with us. You get to work with us if you're buying a home in Michigan, you're thinking about moving to Michigan, you have questions, we will be your advocates to tell you the pros and cons. We have people who I talk to, I tell them, you probably shouldn't move here.
Yeah, it has to make sense.
It has to make sense.
If it makes sense, great. If it doesn't,
yeah, forget it.
figure it out.
Throw it out. Because I have a lot of people who compare Michigan to Wisconsin. They compare Michigan to Indiana, or they compare Michigan to I have had people compare it to North Carolina. So and I like North Carolina. When I went there, I had a really
North
good time.
Carolina's beautiful.
You've been out there before?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very pretty out there as well. So yeah, those are the 10 reasons why you should consider moving to Michigan. Again, for things to do and sights to see, this is Live Great TV. I am your official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse.
And I'm Adam Bergsma.
And hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area and what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, hit that like button so you won't miss out on all the videos that we put out each and every week. We love making these videos for you, but even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent and a licensed mortgage broker in Michigan, we want to help you make that transition nice and smooth, to help you whether you should move here or not. So that number, email coming on the screen right now, that's our contact info. Feel free to reach out, and until then, we will see you on the next video.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.